Hey, we rolling! Hey!
I'm a Sicky baby. Guess what?
You know what's depressing?
What's depressing?
Last episode, let's move on.
From what?
Last episode.
What about it?
You know.
I didn't listen to it.
Me neither. I legitimately just recorded that and then never went back to it.
Yeah. No, 4 people listened to it. I was listening.
Yeah, because we didn't tell people to watch that one. We didn't push that one at all.
I put it on Instagram. And
That's it, though. We weren't, because when the first one came out, we were like, hey everybody, watch this.
Yeah, even though you weren't proud of it.
No. But now, like, in comparison, you know, that I have that reference point of episode 2 in mind. Episode 1 just doesn't exist anymore. Like, it's fine. Like, we'll do that again.
No, I like episode 1.
I'm eating a Jesse chip.
Don't.
What?
Oh, it's on the audio now, that little crunch of your pick.
You can hear this.
They can hear crunch. Can you hear crunching?
Just
comment
fine.
in the comment section below.
It's
Or don't. I
SoundCloud.
don't really care. I'm backing away from the mic slowly. Louis, stop sneezing.
Louis, give me your good old little sneeze.
No, don't encourage his sneezes.
He can't. He doesn't know what the fuck we're saying.
Good
He's a
idea.
dog.
He knows what sneezes are.
Does he? But like when you say sneeze, is that right? Holy shit! Do you think dogs have like know what sneezes are? That his body just gets consumed by the urge to sneeze and they don't think about it anymore. You know what I mean?
They don't know what the word is.
Yeah, in English, but like in dog fucking neuron signals and shit.
They probably know, like, oh, it's coming again.
It is coming. Do you think they care?
Did
Like,
you know
the thing is-
dogs
wait,
do,
hold
like,
on.
internal sneezes?
What?
Yeah, they go, and that's an internal sneeze. And that sounds way worse.
Oh.
That sounds way worse. I would
Yeah.
never want to, and it's for like a whole minute,
God
too. Like, you
damn.
can't, you just have to, like, put
Real
your
it.
hand on their back and be like, it's gonna be okay. Because they're freaking out. Because
If it happens only once,
like that should ever happen
it's
to
just
any
fucking possessed and
body.
shit.
Yeah.
Wait,
He wants to know
wait.
that.
But I mean, like, what I was trying to say earlier is, do you think dogs are aware and, like, think about it? Like, you know, when you sneeze, you're like, shit, this happening. But, like, if you're a dog, who the fuck cares?
It still is like an experience.
But do you think they have the mental capacity to process that shit?
Yeah.
Maybe they
think
just
they
think
do.
like about the future, man. Maybe
I think they just
maybe
kinda,
they
like-
cheat. Maybe they're smarter than we are. Maybe they don't think about the past. Maybe they
I
let
think
it
they're,
go.
what? I think they're just like, here it is. Because you have to have some recollection of the past, or you just be like, whoa! You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but
you
general, they like know where they are. They're not like goldfish. Like goldfish just genuinely forget everything and then accept it as it is, which I think is a good way to live your life. You know what I mean?
I don't.
Amnesia constantly.
Why would you do
It
that?
doesn't work in human
Every
society
time-
because like you gotta maintain personal relationships and shit. But like, if you're just on the road, like living your life, and you got amnesia constantly, it's a fun adventure. It's a fun adventure. You don't have to worry about like love or like death.
You're
or,
also
like,
a
your dog.
big baby.
No, I mean like
You're also
wait,
a big baby.
Another thing I think about sometimes: if you have amnesia, do you remember language?
Depends.
Does it?
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
then, like, certain stuff is just in your unconscious mind.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, this is it.
Wait, say you were like learning Italian,
Yeah.
but it's like you didn't know it that well. Would you still remember some words in Italian?
Probably
Or is it not? Yeah.
Because that's more of a conscious effort. Like,
Yeah.
speaking is just very fluent and you can do it off the cuff. But speaking a different language, you're
What do you
like,
think
this one.
What do you think the moment you get to like another language where it becomes like if you got amnesia, you would remember it?
Well, you're supposed to get to a point in your brain where where you think that language as much as you think your regular one.
So as long as you
don't
start
have to
thinking in
trans-
it.
Yeah.
So if
So
you're thinking
when
in
you
it,
see an apple, you should be like, oh fuck, what's apple in Spanish?
manzana. I don't even take Spanish. Manzana is apple.
Yeah, sure. I would never have known.
Wait, but like for instance,
Yeah.
Yes. Speaking of,
Heard
I'm
of
learning
you.
Italian.
Are you?
Yeah, right. But so when the Italian, I'm talking
I'm
to
so
people in
surprised.
Italian for long periods of time. I would just start thinking in Italian a little bit. Every other word. Sometimes I think of the word in Italian before I think of the word in English. Would I remember it? Like,
Yeah.
If I had amnesia.
Because that's in your unconscious mind.
Oh shit. True.
You know what I mean?
I told you at the time I forgot the word knee in English.
What?
And I had to go around screaming Ginocchio.
What?
I was in gym class.
What?
And I
Yeah.
got hurt. I don't Oh no! What happened was, you know that like how the gym splits and the thing comes from the ceiling
Yeah.
to like slowly divide it. I was like, I'm gonna dive under this.
Yeah, like
and
an
slide.
idiot. Yeah.
And I mean, I made it under. I cleared it, but I hurt my knee.
Yeah.
Okay. And
like
I was,
an
and
idiot.
I was like, ow! And Vanessa was like, shout out to Vanessa. I was like, what happened?
She's not gonna listen to this.
No. She's like, what happened? I was like. And then I realized I had no idea what the word for knee was in English. Like, I just completely forgot it. English is my first language, folks. I don't remember anything else. Okay, except for the word ginocchio, which is in Italian, that's knee. And I was just like, ginocchio, and hoping that it was similar in French or whatever so she could get it. She was like, what the fuck are you talking about, Pinocchio? Like, I don't get this. And I was like, no. And I had to...
Bless you, Jason!
That was your mom, I think.
No, it's Jason.
Oh, sweet. Whatever. Anyway.
I blessed him. I'm a priest.
Did. Priest. Father, son, the holy whatever. You know what I mean?
The holy baby. Holy baby. It's a me. Mario.
And so I just pointed to it because
Yeah.
I'm a live human being in the three-dimensional realm. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You know what? Okay, speaking of dimensions, you know what, like, terrifies me and puts me in an existential conscious every time?
Fourth dimension?
Hold on, no. You know how, like, Toph from Avatar sees with her feet?
Yeah.
And, like, she could see
Echolocation
everything?
or whatever it is, man.
No, it's her feet. It's
yeah, but like she
specifically-
it's vibrations in
the earth because she's an earthbender. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she can see everywhere, and I can't comprehend that.
Oh, like in all directions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what happens? I'm so confused.
I thought about it sometimes, and I was like, but then I would just see everywhere. And of sudden, it's like a third-person view. You know what I mean? Like,
But like, how would that work? Would it be like, you know, one of those 360 cameras that they film YouTube videos with?
Yeah.
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 So would there be no bottom? Could you never see yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, no. Look down.
But you're.
Look down, and then up.
Could you
like your
see
back.
inside yourself?
No.
Why not?
You can't see through objects.
But you can see in every direction.
Oh shit. Maybe like.
And you can see through objects. You can see through walls. You can see through everything.
Yeah, but you can't like see the inside, can she?
Why not?
I don't know.
Why couldn't she?
The thing is, it's so weird though, because like, how can you see that with the vibrations?
Right? I'm just. It's
But like,
so.
no, wait, hold up. She's an earthbender.
So much.
She's
Yeah.
an earthbender.
Yeah.
She's not like a bone bender.
What do you mean?
She can like see bones.
Yeah, but she could like feel the.
Yeah, but like the skull wouldn't
The
really
earth.
send like signals down to the bottom. Maybe she could just assume that there's a body up there.
It's more like everything is attached to the earth. Everything is from the earth.
I could just jump.
She's blind. Whenever she's on Appa, she's like, ah!
Oh yeah, that's true.
Remember those episodes?
Anything in the sky.
Yeah,
she's kind of done.
She hated Appa.
Yeah. I mean,
Except
like,
when
something's fallen on
remember
her.
when she like failed to save Appa because she was keeping up that sand temple with the owl in it, and
yeah,
Appa got
man.
kidnapped for like a whole half a season, and I
Yeah.
was like, what?
That made me so
How?
sad. I remember being fucking like.
And then like the Fire Lord had him for some reason, and I don't remember how he got out, but he did.
They used the Bear King or the
What?
Earth King has a bear. Remember, they're like, what animal is it? It's a bear. A bear what? Yeah, that's funny.
I'm sure. Wait, so what is the limit to Toph's vision? Because she can't see everywhere, because we know...
Oh, like, I guess it's as long as the signals get to her. Like, with bats and echolocation, the vibration has to get to them.
No, but it's the Earth. She's connected to the Earth is the whole point. But in Legend of Korra, the sequel where Toph is all old, she can see everywhere because she steps on the life tree.
Like, everything.
And, yeah, and it's connected to... the roots are all over the place. Mm-hmm. So she can see everything. But that implies she couldn't before. So when does the vision stop?
Vibrations.
Yeah. But, like, so it just kind of fades out, or what's up? Oh. Game installed.
I don't know, man. Maybe just... I guess we get slow like vision. Like, if you look in the distance too far enough, like, your vision just fades.
Not really, though.
Everything just gets too tiny.
It doesn't, though, is what I'm saying. Because if you keep looking, you're either going to see the horizon or something blocking it. Right? There is no horizon if you see the vibration.
If you, like, look up...
Yeah.
Right? In a space when it's the night.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see all the light. Because light takes distance and whatever. Vibrations are just vibrations.
Yeah, vibrations take time. They're slower than light. So you get less distance than we do with our vision.
I guess.
Yeah, man.
I don't
But
know.
it would be more accurate.
Yeah.
That should be less accurate because, like, light comes quicker. So like vibrations would have to get to you. So like when you think someone's like about to punch you, they already punched your ass.
But Toph knows she sees the feet move before the fist comes, and she's like, oh, they're punching me.
Yeah.
That's why she's good at fighting other benders, because like bending is a lot of feet movement.
You know what always pissed me off when I was a kid?
What's that?
The fact that sometimes you can see things before you hear them, right?
What?
Like that's like fine. Like light travels faster than the sound noises.
Like lightning and
like
thunder.
like a jet, yeah, that or like a jet. If you ever see like a jet go sonic boom.
No.
Okay.
The video game Sonic Boom.
Shut the
hit
hell
video
up.
game.
Shut the hell up.
2016.
I used to go to the
When did
beach.
that come out?
I used to go to the beach.
I'm sick.
Right, and they would do this jet show, where jets would fly by.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah.
But what would happen was the jets would start going faster than the speed of sound, and
what kind of jets were these?
just like military jets.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What? Where were you?
The beach.
In where?
Ventnor City. Shout out to Ventnor City.
Stop. No one from Ventnor City is gonna watch this.
I know. I'm just saying. Also, something I'll get to that later.
Well,
So, like comedian thing.
Cliffhanger. Keep listening.
So the
baby
jets
boy.
would come by, and then you hear, like the jet noise, and then the jet noise would still be there, and the jets would be long gone. Like the noises would be happening, and I'd be like 6 or 7, and be like, "What the hell's going on?"
I think that's why they have like, this is lightning and this is thunder for
different words and stuff.
Kids
because,
who are like, well, that's not a concept I get.
When you're like just like it's a storm going on and it's like 700 BC or 7000 BC, right? And you just see constant lightning and thunder. Why would you associate the two? They don't happen at the same time.
Exactly, but you associate them because neither one happens without the other.
They're both elements of the storm.
Yeah,
like like rain. You don't associate rain and lightning because they're related.
What do you think the first people thought thunder was?
Just the god yelling.
I guess.
Duh. Like, it's obvious. Like,
no.
Oh, shit, what we do? You know what I mean?
Yes. I was hoping it was more like a sound is falling from the sky because so does rain.
I mean, like, imagine, like, the sky shattering.
That, Chicken Little.
Oh, man, what if that was what it was?
Dude, wait, how did that happen? How did that work? What was the sky?
So the sky was made out of hexagons by aliens.
Yeah, I know that. But, like, the whole sky?
Yeah.
Like, all of the sky.
Yeah.
In the whole planet.
It's like the Truman Show. There was a joke about the Truman Show.
What?
When it falls from the sky, he's like, what the heck?
Yeah, because that's the scene in the Truman...
Yeah.
Was Chicken Little a parody of the Truman Show?
Yes!
No.
Kind of. It's also about Chicken Little. But like...
Wait, so surrounding the whole planet was alien ship?
Yeah.
So what was outside of alien ship? Space?
Yeah.
Normal blue sky?
Where the aliens came from.
But like during the day...
I don't remember that well.
Yeah. But like during the day, was it still blue? Or was it like purple?
What?
The atmosphere.
The sky?
Yeah.
During the day, it was blue.
But like without the aliens.
Hell if I know.
What do you mean, how do you know? Joe, I thought you
have a question.
What?
I have a question.
What's your
What
question?
do you call...
This is gonna be dumb.
What do you call a mix between a rhino and an elephant?
Say that again?
What do you call a mix between a rhino and an elephant? Elephino.
This is the pinnacle of a podcast.
Well, let me get to that thing about comics.
Oh.
Okay, so comedians and comics.
Did you have a thing?
Yeah, remember earlier.
I don't.
Or basically, they always say like, "Oh, shout out to LA." You know what I mean? Like when they start the show if they're in LA. What the why is that like a thing they always do? Like just as
pander.
Yeah,
like to get the audience excited. Because if you like start immediately, there's like a 10% chance they won't be into it, and then they won't be into it for the rest of the show. But if you're like, LA, right? And everyone's in LA, and they're like, right? Also.
Okay, hold up.
And then you have a mutual energy.
I've been to a comedy show in Baltimore, right? And then the guy opened up with Baltimore, and everyone was like, woo! And I was just sitting there like, what the heck? Like, I don't care. Like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean to me?
I don't think we, specifically, as individual people, have a very passionate, like, loyalty or sectionalism aspect to ourselves.
Yeah, but the thing is, they know the comedian. He's not like from your house. Like he's not from your neighborhood.
Yeah, but it's like, wow, I've always wanted to come here. Like, that's where I'm from, so thank you. And you're like, what? And then he's
I
like,
wanna-
funny, funny, funny.
I want
And
him to
you're
come
like,
on
oh,
stage and
funny, funny.
like, what's up, Chicago? Oh man, I hate Chicago. So I'm like, fuck Chicago.
There's a Tosh bit where he comes up on stage and talks about how postcards for San Francisco should say more butt fucking per square capita.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. And I don't think
Yes.
anybody laughed.
Really?
And I thought that was the funniest part of that whole joke.
Well, that's like I hate like showing someone
Mm-hmm.
a comedian and you're like, this guy's a fucking genius. Like this guy's the next level, and
Yeah.
then they just don't find it
Like that,
at all.
like the guy you just showed
Joe
me.
Rogan?
Joe
Dude, that
Rogan?
was so funny.
I didn't find it as funny as you.
Dude, man,
It was fine.
it was so good.
Okay.
Oh man. Oh
What?
man. Oh man. Oh man.
What?
HBO has a lot of
What?
comedians bits on HBO Go
Yeah.
and
I
stuff.
don't have it. Callback.
Callback.
Go
Reference.
listen to
I remember HBO. But
I do.
yeah, and so there's a lot of like comedians on there, but
Yeah.
like they all are like the 80s and the 90s,
What?
which is weird. And there's like some new ones and they're actually pretty funny. But like 80 and like they're like old comedians that like are making jokes about like, "Meh, I'm a dad. I make chocolate cake." As Bill Cosby bit. It's kind of outdated.
Yeah,
But-
a little bit.
Kind of out of style.
Hey, shout out to Sam Schur, who has a Bill Cosby sweater, and refuses to acknowledge it's a Bill Cosby sweater,
No,
even though
I
it is.
think he thinks that he knows it's a Bill Cosby sweater. He just doesn't want to take it off.
Why does he like that sweater so much? Everyone makes fun of him for it.
I don't know. Like, he wears it multiple times.
He wears it so often.
Uh-huh.
Like, if someone was like, that shirt's stupid, I'd stop wearing. You once told me one of my t-shirts was stupid, and I didn't ever wear it.
Yeah, but that's
again.
because you're a pussy.
What if I just did the rest of the show silent and made you carry it?
I don't know. Maybe you be a better show. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
I'm just fucking with you.
I need to go refill my water. Go
Uh-huh.
talk to the camera alone.
Yeah, look, fam. This is the first time I'm the alone one. Usually it's Alex. I'm gonna come closer to the mic. Listen, guys. Look and listen. We have a couple snacks here today, and I think that you need to know the situation that's going on. We got some dill pickles, Pop-Tarts, a Minute Maid lemonade. That's only 3% lemon juice, whatever that means. A Sprite, also lemon. It's interesting. Interesting combination of lemon flavored things, sour flavored things with the dill pickle. Look, I'm not gonna try to force this conversation on you guys. I'm not gonna be like that. I can't do that. That's not me. I could be silent though the whole time, and I don't think that's good for us. I don't think that's good for our relationship. I think we need to focus on the more important things in life. Which, if I were to gander at them, I'd say that it's life, love, and the pursuit of happiness. And Alex is back. What the heck is this?
It's guacamole.
Why not that? But
Just gave you guacamole. Right in your face. It just guacamole'd you right in your fucking face.
pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know who made it. It was from yesterday. Super Bowl. Did I just date this episode by saying it was a...
I mean, upload date would probably be better at dating the episode, you know what I mean?
Oh, Joe's the funny guy now. Joe's the guy who makes all the sense and that makes all the jokes. Look who it is. It's Joe.
Something I never understood.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck is Domo? I remember
What?
being little and like my friends know what Domo was. Like you had a Domo hat.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What is Domo? What did he
It's
do?
an anime.
The fuck?
He's just a little monster. He was cute. Like Hello Kitty.
What did he do?
He just walked around. Like, I had
That's
a
it?
DVD.
You just fucking watch this little guy stumble around and
Pretty
his
much.
fucking dumbass.
Like
What?
sometimes, like the episode that I watched was like he found something on the ground, and like his friends were like, "You look stupid wearing that," because he put it on his head or something, and he was like, "No, shut up!" Even though he didn't talk, he just opened his mouth constantly.
Did his mouth ever close?
No,
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think it did. I think like you
Like
know
it was a
how
news
humans
reporter.
can't hear a frequency, like above a certain pitch.
Sure, and below, I imagine.
Sure, but I'm just talking about above.
Uh-huh.
I like to think that Domo was constantly screaming
And just above.
just above the pitch that we can hear, and it's just
Whoa.
Ted like dogs. What? I don't care. That was Jason. Shout out to Jason. Just kidding. You suck.
Oh my god.
What?
Just remember the dinosaur Power Rangers.
Speak up.
The Dino Rangers poster you got going on here.
What?
The Dino Rangers poster you got going on here.
What about it?
Just remember that.
You just remembered it because you saw it with your own eyes?
Yeah.
I printed... You know what Dino Rangers is, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Audience. The best Power Rangers series.
So, me and Joe were watching Dino Rangers on Netflix. Like, a full 2 episodes. Mm-hmm. And we forgot how good it was. It was so good. It wasn't, though. No, it was horrible dialogue. I thought it was, like, the best as a kid. And it was SPD, like, wow. I imagine, would be better. I don't know why, but I feel like that'd be better as an adult. I don't know. I had a gun from SPD, and it was 2 guns. Mm-hmm. Something I'm thinking about now. What? When the heck did... What was like, okay, time for a new Power Rangers series. Yeah. What was that? When did that happen? Was Dino Rangers first? No, it's Dino Rangers and SPD, definitely. The moment that ratings dropped even slightly, they're like, new one! Because that's what keeps people... Also, what's happened the first time they did Power Rangers, they were like, this is so good. Why'd they stop? And we didn't do a new one. I think one of the guys got arrested. So they did a new team? They could have just changed the guy. One of the stunt doubles... I don't know if this is why they stopped, but I heard this. The stunt double for the Yellow Ranger used his, like, stunt abilities to rob a bank. That's hilarious. And he, like, got away with it. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, it was crazy. That's like the white Power Ranger, but in real life. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Uh-huh. It was goddamn nuts. Wait, so let's talk about the White Ranger. What about him? What was he bad? Favorite? What did he do that was bad? He was, like, the son of the bad guy. Yeah. But, like, remember he was, like, an anti-hero? Because he was, like, he wanted to do good because everyone wants to do good. Hold on. Everyone wants to do good, so he wanted to do good. But his dad was like, do bad things for me, and he was like, okay. Oh, really? Yeah. Like, he was following his dad's instructions. That's what the bad stuff was, but he also, like, didn't want to, but he didn't want to disappoint his dad, who was a dinosaur, I think. Yeah. But, like, not always, probably. The dog guy that was the chief in SPD? No. Did you ever watch SPD? Parts of it. Mm-hmm. So wait, did you also watch the samurai one? Or yeah, the ninja one? Yeah. Was the ninja or samurai? They were samurai. Ninja. No, was there ninja? They were ninja, I believe. I remember the ninja one, yeah. Because they had the beetle guy, that was the dark navy blue, and then the burgundy guy. Yeah, they all had dumb animals. They were like insects. Yeah, it was weird. It's supposed to be like humility. And then their master was a gerbil. Oh my god! What? That's what that... I had a little figure... I had a little action figure as a kid of a gerbil, and he was in like a blue robe, and I was like, I don't remember what this is from. It's probably like some Splinter iteration. You know what I mean? Like from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splinter. I assume that like in some cartoon he was really tiny, like an actual rat or something, and that was Splinter. But it was Power Rangers. I think so, dude. What was that movie with the gerbil secret agents, the hamster agents? G-Force. G-Force, and the bad guy on their team, the mole on their team, was a mole. Spoiler alert for G-Force. Yeah. The mole's a mole. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Oh, where did that saying come from? What? What do you think the first fucking guy, the first mole that, like, ran on his friends? They, like, digged also ran it on his friends. What are these discriminatory animals? They're rodents. So they're naturally no one likes rodents because they carry disease. Yeah. So yeah, they're... So but like the mole, they're not like the saying about moling on somebody is like you gave them AIDS or some shit. You don't mole on somebody, you are a mole. Yeah. But like, what team consisted of people, some of them betrayed them and they were like, God damn it, he's a small burrowing mole. You know what I mean? He's a rodent. Is what the point was. Why do you just call him a rat? Rat means the same thing too. Yeah. It's just different rodents. I think it's like a regional thing, probably. Where had rats and where had moles instead. Moles? Yeah. Did the moles live in like England where our languages developed? Probably not. Probably in like Greenland, if I was a gambler. Greenland? Maybe. You think fucking Greenland had moles? I'm pretty sure they're American. Are they? No. You could Google it? Google the Googles. I think it might be better though to just leave it. I disagree. While Joe Googles, I'm going to explain to you this tissue box that I have, which is really great. It's dumb. Where do moles live? It on every side is a different superhero, and it's in like, you know, the old-fashioned, like, it's Marvel. Mm-hmm. It's in the old-fashioned Spider-Man where he's like, I don't know, a teenager still. When was this? When was Spider-Man made? What year?
The 50s. Or
Yeah, like 50s comic book art. So there's Spider-Man on one side,
60s,
and Black Widow,
accurately.
and Captain America, and then Rocket Raccoon. And that's how you know it was made this year, and not in the 50s. Because no one cared about Rocket Raccoon ever.
I don't think anyone does now.
People like him now, because he is Bradley Cooper.
The 3-year-old? Anyway,
Bradley Cooper plays him.
Moles
Bradley
spend most of
Cooper's
their lives
talented.
underground. The Townsend mole, the most common species of moles, live in North America. Prefers to live in fields, meadows, pastures, and woods.
So North America.
Yeah, but wait, the thing is, moles aren't even like carrying diseases and shit. They just live in pastures and like.
Yeah, but they're a rodent.
Yeah, but who?
And that was always associated with disease.
I guess.
Also, speaking of Bradley Cooper, I'm not going to talk about Bradley Cooper. I'm going to talk about Ryan Gosling. I don't know why I said speaking of Bradley Cooper. I genuinely think that Ryan Gosling's a good actor.
Yeah, he's.
And
good.
I like him, and I think he's funny. I just want to get that off my chest. Because Regina, shout out to Regina, I don't think she listens to these. Regina was like, after I saw La La Land, I Snapchatted her, and I was like, just saw La La Land, I really liked it. And she was like, I hate Ryan Gosling. I was like,
Wow.
whoa!
Wow.
Why? He had 2 good movies this year. He had La La Land, and he had The Nice Guys, which was really funny.
I want to see Nice Guys.
Nice Guys was cool because a lot of the character development wasn't out loud. Like, Ryan Gosling's character is a drunk, so his like 12-year-old daughter learned how to drive so that she can drive him home since he's like hammered.
Oh, a little 12-year-old.
Yeah, and they never say that out loud, but like it's a 12-year-old who's driving. So,
That's nuts.
I don't know, whatever.
Do you want to give a eulogy to 6'6"?
So, sure. So I had this little action figure. Speaking of action figures, he was from the
Speaking
same
of
era.
Ryan Gosling, the action.
He was from the same era as the rodent dude. 6'6".
Yeah.
6'6" is a character. He's a bounty hunter from Ben 10.
Tennyson.
He was in the first season, and then he came back in Alien Force or something. And he was a bounty hunter. It was super rad. And I had a action figure of him. And I, like, every month I would lose a part. Like, he had a bunch of different parts. He had stuff to go on his shoulders, and I lost him. And something to go on his arms, and I lost him. And then, like, stuff for his back, and I lost it. And then, like, 2 years ago, I found him again. And I put him in my closet, and Joe found him and, like, hung him on something. I think it was.
In your hallway.
Yeah, he hung him on the attic little lever. String. Attic string in the hallway. And every time we walked past him, we would say, "Hi, 6'6". And this is where the story gets really sad, so tune out if you're faint of heart. He fell.
Tissue's ready.
He straight up fell from the string, which was sad. And then my dog was like, "I'm an asshole," and he ate him.
Where'd the head go, though? Did your dog eat the whole
He
head?
swallowed it, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I never saw it pass. I don't want to. So now he's just all bitten up, and he's got no head, and he's on my night table. I haven't moved him. It's been like two months.
Okay, bring it down close. I want you to bring it down to Sadness Talks Radio. Give me a eulogy for 6'6".
6'6".
Cover your mouth like this, please. I want you to get real serious.
I'm not gonna do that. It's gonna sound bad. It's gonna sound bad on the audio capture.
Okay. Give me
Anyway.
then. Lay down the hard truths.
Excuse me. If you couldn't tell by my gross voice, I'm a sicky baby.
You got a lot of eyelashes all over your face, man.
Do I?
Yeah, man.
Get them. Touch my face and get them. That's like 5.
I know.
I had 5
I know.
eyelashes
You had a
on
lot
my
of
face.
fucking eyelashes on your face.
How
man.
long?
What?
How long did
I
I
just
have
noticed it now. I don't look at your face that often.
What?
I mean, I don't look like right at your face, like looking at your
I've been
eyelashes.
hanging out for hours. No, you haven't.
Yeah, but they weren't there a little bit ago, at least, because in that time.
So it's like something exploded, like a valve burst in my eyelash.
Fucking, I guess, man.
Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, eulogy for 6'6". 6'6", I loved you like her brother, but also an action figure who was really cool. And also I said hi to you a lot, and now you're gone. And so goodbye, 6'6". You will be missed by me and Joe and pretty much no one else. You know how it is. I want...
Can you pass the Yule torch?
The what?
The Yule torch.
What does that mean?
I don't know, I made that shit up right on the spot. like a eulogy
What do you want?
torch. Like for my turn to do the eulogy.
Fine, go do your eulogy.
Okay. I want you to
this
hand
is
me
2 months overdue.
2 months overdue. Look, 6'6". Now, I don't think everyone, especially that damn Benison Tennyson, I don't think they appreciate it. I don't think they appreciated you like I appreciated you. I don't think they learned to love you the way that I learned to love you, and that so many of those around you learned to love you.
Yeah.
And that I think we all can agree that we found it very easy, very natural to love 6'6".
Yeah.
I think we all fell in love with 6'6".
Strong, silent type. I can respect that.
Yeah.
Seen some shit.
You may have lost your guns in the war, or whatever the fuck Alex does with his goddamn toys.
I have wars.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay, 6'6" eulogy over rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
But I have something to say.
Rest in potatoes.
You once told me that when you played with action figures, you didn't give them little voices and like have them have conversations. What the fuck's the point of playing with action figures if you don't do that?
I didn't really play with action figures, I'm gonna be real with you right now. What would happen was my little brother would be like, let's play action figures.
Yeah.
And I would play with him.
Yeah.
So he would just do all the dictating of what they're doing and saying.
Right.
And I didn't give a shit at all. So what I would do is I'd just sit there and draw, which is what I did all day as a fucking kid. And so I'd give those characters personalities and fucking lives.
Right.
But I wouldn't do that with action figures because they have a story in their show.
So what made you... So drawing made you want to be a writer?
Yeah.
Because what made me want to be a writer and have things to act out, specifically a screenplay writer, by the way, and have things to act out is my little Lego table. Me and Jason, my brother, shared a Lego table in the basement, and it was pretty much ground level, so we had to sit on the ground to play on it. And originally it was just my Lego table, and I had a big pyramid in the middle. And then Jason was like, "Oh, what? My Lego was on the table too!" And I was like, "Fine, whatever." And that's how we sounded as children. You could check the tapes. So I built a wall separating our two.
Donald Trump over here, fucking Jesus.
He paid for it.
This goddamn Legos.
With his Legos, I built a wall, and we helped each other and shared Legos. We didn't share people, the Lego minifigures, because all of my people had their own lives and personalities and hopes and dreams. That's what made me making stories. So, but I had a wall in my Lego table, and then my own little kingdom had power struggles often, and it was real weirdly political. There was a dictator until he got overthrown by a democracy, and then those got overthrown by pretty much what a communist whatever it is, and then the dictator came back, and he kind of was no, I'm cool now, and we were like, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty chill.
One of the first Legos, because you build Legos to the instructions. And you're like, what? Louis!
My dad always insisted on building them to the...
Hey! Louis! None of that! Sorry, go.
My dad always insisted on building Legos to the instructions when I opened them up with him. But then I was like, fuck that, Dad. And then I would always do the wrong thing on purpose. And then I would pretend like I didn't do it. Well, I did this thing because I was like, I don't want to disappoint my dad, so I want to pretend I did it wrong, but not on purpose. Yeah. And he'd be like, Joe, you're so dumb. I mean, he didn't say that to me, but he would always be like, you just gotta read the directions, and then would read them back to me to see if I would get it.
Louis, stop it!
Jokes on him because I would never fucking get it because I was doing it not on purpose. I was deliberately not doing it right because I was trying to be creative as fuck.
Yeah.
And I told him that one time, and he was like, "Damn, should have stepped into creativity." I was like, "Yeah, Dad."
That's cool. I never liked putting the pieces together to the instructions. I thought it was tedious. Now I like doing it as an adult, and I listen to music or whatever, and whenever I have the chance to build a Lego. But Jason, I made a deal with Jason. This is how the sharing pieces came into being. I made a deal that he really liked building the Legos to the instructions. So he could build...
You fucking would.
He could build all of my Legos for me if I got to have some of his pieces.
Okay.
And he was like, sweet, this is the deal. And I kind of won on that one, I'm going to be completely honest.
Well, he liked building them.
Yeah, he liked building them, so he got something out of it too, I guess. But, the point is, the first thing I was really creative with I had a speed racer car, like the classic Mach 8.
Yeah.
Mach 8.
I don't fucking know.
You
Mach
know,
8. Yeah,
you
it's
seem
Mach
like
8.
a speed
It's
racer
Mach 8.
guy.
I did watch Speed Racer.
Yeah?
I'm not gonna lie, it's exactly Mach 8. I know.
Okay, so I had a speed racer car, and it came with the monkey and the little kid and speed
Fucking
racer.
monkey, man.
Yeah, and I think I had
Generator
an
Rex
X2.
just snatched that fucking monkey
Oh,
identity.
100%.
Right up. Fucking
Yeah,
Generator Rex was
fucking
just
Generator
fucking...
Rex.
Never mind.
It was alright.
Yes, fucking love Generator Rex. Daddy issues all the way.
But I had a speed racer car, and I fucking hit it with like a hammer, and then I put together with a bunch of other car pieces, and it was like this cool, long, kind of limo-esque, like, car that could actually fire pieces, and I was real proud of it, and it was like my centerpiece for a while until I got my pyramid. But, yeah.
Dude, fucking movies and TV shows like Treasure Planet and Generator Rex fucked me up
Yeah?
as a kid.
Why?
Yeah.
Because of the dad thing?
Yeah, because the dad's leaving. It was a romanticized thing that their dad was gone. And I was always
Yeah.
like, that's me.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
Yeah.
And I would relate and I would romanticize it in my head, which is dumb.
We said it in the first podcast, but if you don't know a lot about Joe, that's enough.
That's enough. Yeah. Anyway, we're moving on.
Wait, so what was that family? What was that cartoon? It was on Cartoon Network. They all wore orange, and they were a family. And they were like monster hunters.
Oh!
You know what I'm talking about?
Dude, you're thinking about Danny Phantom's dad and mom. They were orange.
No, it was the kid looked like Danny Phantom, but he was like the chosen one, and they had like a Chewbacca with them. It was really weird. Yeah, it was something family. It was I don't know. I don't know what it was called, but it was really cool.
God
and
dang it.
And the kid had a staff, and that's what made him powerful.
Hell?
It was like a staff. It was like a cane.
Was it animated?
Yeah. 100%.
I feel like I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, right? And he had a cane, and it had like a bird on it on one end. And then and a talon on the other one, and he clicked it, and the talon shot out. Dude,
you're right. I don't know what this is, but I remember.
And I had the cane,
Oh.
right? And it was the fucking tits. Let me tell you what. It
Yeah.
was so cool. You ever felt amazing? I felt amazing every time I was holding that cane. Every time we would have like a Nerf war with the neighbor kids.
Yeah.
Oh, I snatched up that cane real quick. And then I would like hit other kids with it, and they'd be like,
Jesus.
Alex, why? I'm like, I'm so powerful.
That reminds me, like, when I would go to my friend's house.
It broke eventually.
Shout out to the Wilsons. When I was
The
little,
who?
the Wilsons in Philadelphia.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Born and raised.
Born and raised. Represent. But when we would go over their house to play Nerf Wars and shit, play with Legos, do all that good stuff we've been talking about all episode.
Yeah.
And I'd go there, and then one of them we'd always do this thing where we had to call dibs on the sword.
Yeah.
Even though it was the least effective weapon of all of them.
Yeah. But it felt the coolest.
Yeah. And then...
Because like a
anytime
Nerf gun goes, boom, and a sword goes, ah!
Anytime you fucking blocked one of the Nerf darts with your fucking sword, oh! Everyone
Right.
fucking, oh! That was the shit.
I just said the sentence, and the sword goes, ah! But if you swung a Nerf sword, and it went, oh! I would drop that shit immediately. That's terrifying. I would never play Nerf again.
No, but then what happened was one day I just was like, why the fuck don't I just buy a sword that's mine? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So me and my brother convinced our mom to buy us 2 Nerf swords,
Yeah?
and then we had those permanently.
I feel like I've seen them in your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we had them permanently then, and then I was like, well, the fuck do I go on from here? Like, because then I realized that part of the game was like, who gets the fucking Nerf sword? But now I just get it constantly.
Yeah. That's a good
That's
point.
the thing. And then what would happen was I would not want the Nerf sword anymore, so I'd give it to somebody
Right.
else, and they'd be like, "Oh, dumbass! Like I get the gun now. I'm arranged. Like it's like clearly an advantage."
Mm-hmm.
I remember getting into fights with my friends about why the Nerf gun is better than the Nerf sword.
Nerf eventually... This was past our time of like playing Nerf. But they
That's
started...
my time. Just fucking kidding.
They started putting out... I went to Target and I was looking through the Nerf section because it's cool what they're doing sometimes. And they were doing Z-Force, I think.
Oh, fuck does that mean?
Z-Force was like a zombie
I'm gonna
campaign.
get myself a watch.
Yeah, you can't have mine. Z-Force was like a zombie marketing campaign, and all the weapons had Z on them.
Yeah.
And it was
You have
whatever.
a watch? Can I just have this?
What?
You have a watch?
You can have that after I take the ACTs because I need it for the ACT.
Okay.
This is a weird tangent. Anyway, they were doing. Bless you. They were
God
doing
bless.
Z-Force, and I was walking past all the guns, and they're like, "All right, generic guns, but with a new paint." I get it. And then there were grenades of just foam. It was just foam.
It would explode with foam?
No, it was just a foam little rock thing.
Okay.
Ooh, how'd you get under
The
it?
thing is, that would be abused. I remember if I ever played fucking Nerf with the grenade, you'd be like, that explosion totally hit you.
Yeah.
No, it didn't. Don't worry about it.
Something just fell from my shelf.
Uh-huh.
I'm good. It almost hit me.
Wait, but like, I hate. That's the worst part about Nerf playing.
Yeah.
I just set up rules with my friends. Like, you couldn't say no. Like, one of the things was if you get both your legs chopped off, you're done.
Yeah.
And then, like,
it was an honor system.
yeah. But
Like, if you got shot in the arm, you could keep going, but, like, if you get shot in the other arm, just kill yourself. Come on.
I've told Alex this man's real name, and he knows, like, how this kid from Philadelphia. I'm not gonna shout out his name.
Why not? Do
I
it.
don't want this to
He's
come back
never gonna hear it.
Bite me in the ass.
Do it.
I
Do
think
it.
he's chill now.
Do it. So what's the problem? Be like, you were an asshole when you were a kid, but now.
Because I don't know if he knows that I didn't like him. Actually, I told him he's an asshole to his face. But
Yeah.
Owen Ziegler.
Oh,
shit! I shouldn't have said his whole name. I could have just said Owen. I could have just said Ziegler. I said fucking. What if I do his middle name? Like Owen Arthur Ziegler. Like, I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
Anyway.
What about him?
We would always play. When we played Nerf, he was like cooler than the Wilsons, definitely.
Yeah.
When we played Nerf at his house, he fucking made the rules. Like, no joke. Like, anytime there was a call to be made, he fucking called that shit, and I was always upset.
Right.
Because there was no other, like... He was that kind of personality.
Where
Also,
he just took charge.
Yeah.
As a little kid, yeah.
Yeah. And then, another thing that he did was not he didn't do this, but his older brother's name was Guy.
Yeah.
And that fucking fucked with me when I was a kid. I was like, everyone would call him Guy. And I was like, what the heck's that mean?
Yeah.
I'm 6 years old. I don't need this fucking complex naming system, nomenclature
It's just a
bullshit.
name. It's
Yeah,
just
but
a
I
name
didn't get
Guy.
that. I just thought everyone called him Guy, and I kept trying to find out what his name was. There fucking wasn't one. It was just fucking Guy.
That's fucking gold. Yeah. What did he do? What was his fucking problem?
No, he's chill. His name
So
was
why'd
Guy.
you bring him up?
His name was Guy, and I remember that.
That's so
We played Castle Crashers at Owen
Guy
Ziegler's house.
Ziegler?
Yeah, Guy Ziegler, I guess. They
That's
play-
a rat. That's a supervillain name. Guy Ziegler. Fight! Boom, boom, boom. It sounds like in America.
I guess. What would happen was we would play Castle Crashers at his house. One time I slept over his house.
You really like... When did you play Castle Crashers?
What do you mean?
Because when I was playing Castle Crashers in, like, 9th grade, you were like, I'm a fucking master at that shit. Fuck you for only liking it now.
No.
I was like, whoa!
Well, because I played it when I was like in 3rd grade when it came out on Xbox or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was also a petty ass hoe in freshman year.
Yeah.
But what would happen, say we go to his house, play this Castle Crashers thing, we would stay up until Adult Swim came on Cartoon Network, watch that shit, fucking good.
So, like, 10...
Yeah, but then we'd all fall asleep immediately because we're 6-year-olds.
Yeah. Dude,
Uh-huh.
Adult Swim isn't good.
No!
I watched Adult Swim
It wasn't.
recently.
That wasn't the
It's
fucking
fine.
point. That wasn't like why we were staying up for like the good jokes.
They
We were staying up
got
because
rid of
Adult
the
Swim.
anime on Adult Swim, and I was like, "What? Then what are you?
They
What are
didn't.
you doing?"
They're still
They got rid of it and brought it back because
Oh.
everyone was like, "Why would I watch this now?" Because
Yeah.
it's just stoners
It's just
laughing
yeah.
at their own jokes.
Yeah. It's just fucking. Sometimes South Park was good, and that was on Adult Swim.
Mm.
But I remember watching that.
And that wasn't like made on Adult Swim.
But then what would happen was I was pussy ass white bread right now, fall asleep.
Joe, pussy ass white bread.
And-
I want a T-shirt with your face on it. This is pussy ass white bread.
So I'd fall asleep fucking immediately after
Yeah.
Adult Swim came on. And then, because I was just struggling to get that far as a 7 or 8 year old, whatever, how old I was.
Right.
And then when I hit it, fucking quit it, right? And then I go to sleep. One day they put a bowl of popcorn on my head,
Why?
and with popcorn in it.
Yeah.
And I woke up, and I was just very confused.
Did it like knock over?
What? No, so it was dark in the basement because we had to pretend we were asleep.
Yeah.
Like his mom fucking thought we were asleep. We're probably the loudest motherfuckers on the planet.
Probably.
But like, so they put a bowl of popcorn on my head, and I said, "What?" But there was popcorn, so when I said that, it came in my mouth. And so I was like, "What?" And they thought that was fucking hilarious. And I was so
fucking
ashamed
hilarious.
as a kid.
It is hilarious, and you should
How
be
so?
ashamed.
What? Oh.
Louis, no.
And I would always be like, "But it's funny."
Louis keeps barking. This is the first time he's ever barked during the podcast.
That's not true. I think he barked in a couple.
Did he?
Whatever. I
I
don't
don't,
know. Wait.
You weren't paying attention. You were telling your own goddamn story. But he's never done this before. He crawled under my bed and just was like, "Help! Help! I can't get out."
That's
and I had to go help him.
Wow.
I was so scared. 'Cause
Yeah?
He's never done that. I was like, "Where's Louis?" I could hear him, and he was under my goddamn bed.
That's nuts.
And it's not a big space, and I don't know how he got under
I
there.
was just like, I've never been out here before. Fucking
Probably.
things.
That's probably what happened. All right, so we're around the end of podcast time.
This is, I think, one of the good ones.
Yeah, this was a good. This was natural.
Yeah.
We weren't ever a lull in conversation, really.
With the sun setting in a window now. Yeah, look at that shit.
I can't see
look
from
at that,
the angle that
Look
I'm
at
at.
that blaze.
I can barely see it.
I think that this is going to be a good podcast future.
I think that Joe should be ashamed.
Oh.
Come back next time. Joe and Alex podcast, I have to open my phone to turn this off. I thought that would be a nice cutoff.
Yeah, it would be, but you know what? Life doesn't work like that, man.
You know what life works like? Bless you.
It works like we got
That's
10,
the third sneeze.
Yeah, let's do, we got 10 seconds. So
We got 10 seconds.
Can we just say silence for the next 5 minutes? 5 seconds?
What?
Just like 5 seconds.
Yeah, but what are we doing?
Bye!
They didn't turn off.